You're watching The Wellness Hour, leader in medical news and information. I'm Randy Alvarez. Hot topic today, mommy makeovers. With us we have the most popular, probably the busiest board-certified plastic surgeon in California. With us we have Dr. Mo Zachary. Dr. Zachary, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Randy. Good to be here.
And now you took over CSI, the
Yes.
Cosmetic Surgery Institute, how long ago?
In January of this year,
January.
2008.
Good, and you're very
Took
busy.
over and we're 8 months into it and doing great.
Big facility. How big is that? You have a couple of ORs?
Yes, it's a total of 6,300 square feet, a couple of operating rooms accredited by actually 2 different bodies from the state of California. We have a total of 14 employees. We were able to keep the whole team together, and to me that was very important to have the same people that were assembled. So everybody's doing really good.
I've met them all, happy group of people.
Yep.
And now for those that don't know you, your background, pretty impressive background, great story. University of Utah, tell me about that.
Well, originally I did my medical school in Texas at Texas Tech, and then I did my general surgery residency at Harbor UCLA, the county hospital for UCLA in Torrance. And then I got recruited by the University of Utah to do my fellowship in plastic surgery. And they were impressed enough with me and kind enough to invite me to stay on as faculty staff. So I stayed on as a professor of plastic surgery and taught medical students and residents and fellows for almost 5 years at the University of Utah before being recruited by a group to come to the desert.
Did you always know you wanted to be a plastic surgeon?
No, I didn't.
And when did you know?
You know, it's funny, Randy. In growing up, I was always with plastic surgeons and ENTs because one of my family members was born with a congenital abnormality.
Okay.
She was born without an ear, so she had her ear reconstructed. And to me, I was always in awe. I mean, I looked at those people. I looked up to them as they were gods, and I didn't really think that I had the muster to be a plastic surgeon, but I always strived to become one. So I went to medical school, then I went into residency and you know, just worked hard. And
you knew you wanted to be a plastic surgeon?
I would love to be a plastic surgeon. I just thought.
But in medical school, though, you knew you wanted to be a plastic surgeon?
Well, in medical school, I knew that I wanted to be a surgeon.
Okay.
So it just kind of developed in me, you know, to become a plastic surgeon. So.
You come from a family? You have doctors in the family?
I have my younger brother who is a doctor, and actually my sister owns and operates a day spa in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
And she's a master esthetician, and my mom also owns and operates an Aveda beauty salon, actually in Rancho Mirage.
Now today we're going to talk about liposuction and tummy tuck, which is what you call a mommy makeover.
Yeah, actually I brought an array of pictures for you from different patients, liposuction, tummy tuck, and then this new procedure combination that we're doing, which is a combination of liposuction, tummy tuck, and breast work for the moms who have gone through breastfeeding and have lost a little bit of volume in their breasts. So they come in and they're wondering if they need a lift or a augmentation, things like that. So we do some breast work on them also.
Now you do everything though. I mean, you do facelifting. I mean, is that right? Is there anything you don't do? I mean,
There's 4 main procedures that I do now: facelifting, tummy work, liposuction, and breast work. And I think if anybody asks me, you know, which one of those surgeries do you like better, I really can't tell. I love all 4 of them. I cannot do without any of them. We do everything that I do excellent on, and I really enjoy doing it.
And you're a perfectionist still.
Yes,
you feel
definitely,
that way.
Definitely a perfectionist. Sometimes I get on my own nerves, but
okay.
Yeah, I think it's very important in my line of work and what we do. It's very important to be a perfectionist. You got to pay attention to the small details. You got to pay attention to that belly button, or you know, to the placement of the nipple areola complex, you know, to the breast crease. It's all the little details that make the big picture look that much more beautiful.
Okay, who is the typical patient that comes in for this mommy makeover? What are the age ranges?
Well, you know, I mean, we have an array of people coming in actually for the mommy makeover. It started out as, you know, one of my own personal friends, a young lady who is the wife of one of the local physicians in town. And we were talking, and she was like, you know, I have had a great body. I've had 3 children now. I just feel that I just need that pick-me-up, and I'm getting depressed. You know, I have a little bit of extra skin. When I bend over, it sags, and then my breasts are sagging. You know, what can I do about it? I said, you know what, come on in, let me have a look at you. I did a consult on her, and You know, I said, gosh, you just got the muffin tops. We just liposuction that, you know, tighten up your abdominal muscles, pull that extra skin and cut it out, and do the breast augmentation, you know, all in the same sitting. We did that for her, and what happened with her is her self-confidence just developed, and she just got back all the self-esteem.
So they get their self-esteem back.
Absolutely. And you know, they always say, you know what, I've had my kids, I've paid my dues, you know, this isn't for anybody else but me. It's not for my husband, it's not, you know, my husband is very happy with me, he's very supportive either way. I just want my old self back when I look in the mirror, which is very important.
Because they will look younger, you're saying. I mean, you don't have to have a facelift to look younger, but you could return their body
absolutely
back to when they were in their 20s.
Absolutely. And
is that right?
Actually, some of them even say that their body looks better now than it did before they got pregnant, and the reason being is that with the liposuction combination tummy tuck, not only are you sculpting the sides and the flanks, but you're also tightening the muscles, which brings in the waistline, and it gives them that hourglass shape that some of them have never really enjoyed. You know, some of the women, you know, are sort of a little bit square, and so when you tighten everything up, they get that hourglass waistline, and they are so thankful.
So young 30s, early 40s?
So that subgroup is in their young 30s, early 40s, and then, you know, we have some ladies who come to us in their 50s or even their 60s, and they're like, oh my God, why didn't I do this earlier?